It gives me great pleasure to provide a few comments on Jan de Vos's text, The Digitalisation of Intersubjectivity. So de Vos observes that we are as much subjects of technology as we are of the unconscious, because as subjects, we are an effect from the very suturing and fraying, the knotting and unknotting between these two subject positions. So from these tensions erupts an extimate war triggered by what we are attempting to glean as both within and outside of us. And in this war, we struggle to establish the boundary between our subjectivities, because as soon as we think we have drawn a line, we are faced with the insoluble problem of traversing it, or rather, as de Vos points out, of traversing what has been already drawn for us. I really like how he commences with German theorist Kittler, who, drawing upon Freud, claims that nur was schaltbar ist, ist überhaupt. Only that which can be switched can be. And we can think of this as a dialectic emanating from the psychoanalytic conceptualization of the subject as already split even before making the distinction between being a subject of technology and one of the unconscious. So from this intriguing conjecture, de Vos takes us on an engaging adventure back and forth between technology and logos, between Freud and a conscious psychologizing of emotions, to eventually arrive at the crux of the matter, namely the extimate war the subject of language must contend with. And as de Vos puts it, and I quote from him, "For is this not the lesson of Freudian theory and of many currents within critical theory, that the tools with which one tries to cure the wound are, in the end, the weapons that cause the wound?" And is this not what Lacan has all along been saying to us, that we speak, and in the struggle to mark a distinctive identification, we inevitably wage a war against subjectivity? Thus, for de Vos, in speaking, we are willing to take up the imaginary of this extimate war. Why do we do this? Here de Vos is spot on. The declaration of war is in order to circumvent our disappearance in language, precisely by the marking of this disappearance, especially at the final frontier of digitalisation. And so at this point lies our contemporary neurosis, providing unending jouissance as our fantasies are smuggled into technologies.